Today we'll be talking about something many mothers experience, which is how to navigate and balance running a business and running a home. So I guess my first question would be, when you hear about balance, what does it really mean to you as in real life?
For me, balance means, what it truly means to me is happiness. Everybody being happy, being content.
But in that process, have you
Yes.
ever felt like you were failing in the home front because of work?
Of course, every day we face challenges, and we just have to find a way to make sure that in that process, nobody is too hurt, suffering, or damaged through it. I said, "Oh Lord, this is a lot." Then I learned a prayer, and it's really shaped how things changed for me.
What values do you think you are intentionally or unintentionally trying to model to your children when you do these things?
Oh, okay. I try to teach them, that learn how to do everything.
Welcome back to Motherhood and Me. So today we'll be talking about something many mothers experience, which is how to navigate and balance running a business and running a home. And to be honest with you, balance sometimes feels like a myth, but today we're going to be demystifying that myth today and addressing it. And so if you have any question, please don't hesitate to put it on the comment section and we'll be handling it for you. Let's dive right into it. Welcome, Becky. Good to see you. Thank you so much for taking our time to come and to discuss something very, very important, which is balancing. Okay. So, but before we start, I'm going to be reading her profile. My goodness, it is loaded. Wait until I finish, then you understand what I'm talking about. Mrs. Becca N. Ashinze, also fondly known as Lady Bex, is a distinguished event designer, entrepreneur, and the founder and creative director of Renzo Event Design Limited, a brand that is synonymous with luxury, precision, and transformative event experiences. With over 2 decades of industry expertise, she has mastered the art of curating immersive environments that seamlessly blend sophistication, innovation, and meticulous details. Her work spans elite corporate engagements and high-profile private celebrations, consistently delivering an elevated standard of excellence that sets her apart in the event design space. Lady Betty's voice in the business and creative industry is both authoritative and inspiring. She speaks on entrepreneurial growth, operational structure within creative enterprises, leadership, and the refinement of social and business etiquettes as a tool for influence and distinction. Her insights are shaped by real-world experiences, making moments with her both aspirational and deeply practical. She's a devoted wife and mother of 5 children, like 5. Lady Bex lives out the values she teaches, embodying grace, strength, and unwavering faith. Through her life and work, she continues to inspire others to build not just successful businesses, but purposeful and God-led lives. Oh my God. Please, you guys are welcome. I mean, I should see the comment section buzzing, all right, with comments. Welcome again on Motherhood and Me. Thank you for taking our time, right, to come be with us and to share of your wealth of knowledge. So I'm going to be diving into the different questions I have for you, and I know you do justice to it. And like I said earlier, we're talking about how to balance running a business and managing a home or managing the home front. So I guess my first question would be, when you hear about balance, what does it really mean to you as in real life? Like, I know I've seen your work, I know what you do, and I knew you were the best person for this segment. So what does balancing the two mean to you?
Okay, just want to say thank you so much for this great opportunity to sit and be with you here. It's a privilege. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. On that first question, for me, balance means, what it truly means to me is happiness, everybody being happy, being content. For me, when someone is happy, then I feel that we're at a point that they're able to flourish because of their state of mind at that particular time. So with work and home, I do my bit, my best in the effort to make sure that everybody is happy. That's what I would, that's where I would base my grading or definition of balance.
Making everyone happy and everything running seamlessly at the same time.
Exactly.
And not allowing any aspect to suffer.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So did you evolve into running a business, or was it something you've always wanted to do?
Wow. The story of how Rentals was birthed is a very interesting one. But when sometimes they say you do kind of know what it is you like. I always believe and say there's one thing that you love to do that you can do for 8 days straight and not feel as if you're stressed. So events, working on events and designing spaces for events was something I knew. I didn't actually know I liked it, but I always found myself doing it when I was really young. And whenever there was an event in the house or in the family, I just realized that they would always call me, and I was so happily jump at it. So I would say from a young age, it was there. It was there. Yes, yes. And then I was encouraged to turn it into a business, and it made sense. And I saw why not, and that's how it started.
I love my heart for you because I love to plan events as well. Back in 2011, was it 2011? When I had just moved back from the UK.
Yes.
Even while in the UK, right, I used to plan baby showers.
Oh. Amazing.
Yeah, so I used to plan different events. Even when I came back, my church, then Holy Hill Church, I used to plan events. I would jump at it because I enjoyed it.
Yes.
But I saw that was so stressful. In fact, my niece's 10th birthday, my sister-in-law, asked that I plan it. I did. I enjoyed it, but I just saw that it was stressful. Dealing with people, vendors that wouldn't show up. I just thought, you know what, I can't deal with this stress. I cannot deal with this stress. That's how I let it be. Yes. And for you to have done it for 2 decades, God, you must be strong.
Yeah.
So during those times, were there surprises that sprung up on you, and how did you handle it?
Yes. Let's say even till now, well, I thank God that as of now, the surprises are, would I say, minimal? Not minimal as if they don't exist, but at least to me, they're not something that would faze me, because over the years, I guess experience has, shaped the way I respond to what is called a surprise. So it's probably an unexpected or something that you don't wish you have to encounter or have to deal with, because with events, you always hope that they start seamlessly, although events really have a life of their own. So in those situations, it comes from a way of you knowing yourself and knowing what you're able to handle and what you can't. And for me, what I'm not able to handle, I learned quickly and a long time ago to hand it over to God to give me the wisdom to know what to do in those certain times, so that I always rely on Him sincerely, and He shows up for me, because in an instant, He can just, I can just have the leading to do something a certain way in order to try and remedy some situation. And that was how I learned to release, to instruction and knowing what to do in any given circumstance. So that's how I would say, yes, I've been able to
mitigate
the whole.
The funny thing is that everyone that has come on the show has always included the God factor. And it just makes me happy. Everyone has just included it, and it just shows that we can't do anything without God.
There are people that trust in their own ability.
Well, there are different gods actually, and different.
But I tell you, if you really want to, as I say, go the whole hog and be the best and excel in it, you really have to acknowledge God It's more than, it's part of leaving a space for God, but even a huge space, the central space, the middle and beginning of it, because with that, really, you can't go wrong. Yeah.
So today we're talking about balancing. So tell me your day-to-day activities and how, in those process, you try to balance this out. Okay. And has it always gone as planned, or were there surprises?
Yeah, I do have I would say a baseline routine for the day.
Okay.
Starting from, when I wake up and to when I head out and I come back home. So, yes, surprises do come, but I just learned that, if I just say, okay, my whole day I've sort of planned it to go this way. If there are any changes, again, I've learned to be very fluid and trust that, every step or every part of my day has already been ordained or led to be this way. So I'm not too rigid. Mm-hmm. Yes, when changes come, I've learned to just move with it.
Yes. Okay, so talk me through your days. So, okay, for example, you get a call, Becky, I have this. Yeah. So tell me how you would react to it and what you would do to ensure that no aspect of your life suffers.
Okay, yes. So in wanting to have a day, I get a call and I need to attend to that call. Yes, usually the calls that would, require my attention do tend to be for work. Yes, so I'll take the call, get everything I need to know from that conversation and try and act on it. If anything is needed after a brief or a meeting, I go with that. And then typically, once the day starts, I know what my schedule is for the day. Sometimes things happen that sort of dip into that schedule. And yes, like I said, I'm quite flexible and fluid with my day. So the time can be strict because, yes, I do have some schedules that I can't shift especially based around the children. So I do tend to have my meetings or any other thing after the kids are sorted. Because they go to school, and then in that time between when they go, yes, I have to fix all my meetings to that. And typically I like it when they're back home, especially for, my last son, to be able to spend time with him. But when my work schedule does need that I have to be present for work somewhere else, I'll make sure that everything is sorted and everyone is fine, and then I can attend to work and be there.
So, but in that process, have you ever felt like you were failing in the home front because of work?
In that process, well, for me, that word failing, I like to always use the positive words. I always like to think, yes, probably challenge. Yes, challenge. Okay. Yes, of course, every day we face challenges, and we just have to find a way to make sure that in that process, nobody is too hurt, suffering, or damaged through it. So in the work front, yes, there are times that I feel like my attention is needed at the same time in multiple places.
Wow.
Yes, I do have that. And there was a period where it was so intense. And I really said, okay, I can't be in two places at the same time. So somebody has to be the one that will, just sort of step down.
Yeah.
Yes. And that was quite tough to handle at the time. But then again, like I said, whenever there's a challenge, I have to find a way to make sure that I don't enjoy living the same challenge over and over again. So what is my attempt? What do I have to do to make sure that I'm not dealing with the same problem over and over again? Is I go back to it. I have to pray about it and leave it in God's hands. And I trust that He will just direct me and figure it out for me and help me, show me what I should do. So in instances like that, when I was going through the period where I felt that, I had to be at home, I had to be with the kids, I had to be at work, I had to attend to something for my husband, I said, oh Lord, this is a lot. Then I learned a prayer and it's really shaped how things changed for me. And I said, dear Lord, please perfect my calendar. It's one of the most powerful prayers that I have, and it has been a game changer. Like literally, when the answer to this prayer started happening, I was just like in awe. And it's so good because I now found I was not struggling with my calendar to be in 2 places, 3 places, 4 places at the same time. So everything just really became perfect. Yeah.
I've never really heard of that prayer.
I know.
I've never actually thought about making that kind of prayer.
I always say that. I said, because Lord, I'm struggling. I have my son's school event. I have a event at work. My second son has, like, Lord, it's a lot.
And you have 5 children.
Yes. And, and I was like, what do I do? This cannot be my everyday. It cannot. And then I just said, Lord, please perfect my calendar. And he showed up, he answered, and I encourage anybody in business, this should be a huge, huge prayer. Perfect my calendar.
Wow.
Yes. And now I see it, literally see it. There's no struggle. There's no, everything is perfect. As I would say, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
At this point, we should clap for you. So I guess the question leading up to that is, what systems did you put in place, or what routines have you put in place to ensure that it's easy for you to, handle the two? I mean, at the beginning, I said you're the perfect person for this because you have 5 children, and all of them are not in the same school. I know this because I know you personally.
Yes.
How are you able to manage these things?
Okay. Yes, really, for any woman that has a home front and you have business and you're balancing or doing your best to balance this, you need help. You need help in terms of at work, good people you can rely on.
Rely on,
yes.
That's the word, rely on.
At home, people that are trustworthy, people that can understand you and step up for you. Yes. And sometimes we get them. Nobody's perfect, but at least you have an understanding of the aspects you want someone to, work with you. It may take time for you to invest in them, teach them, bring them up to the level you want them to be. But for me, that was what I needed to do. So at work, I needed to train and and tell my team that, guys, I trust you, and then allow them to step up. There was a time where I was micro managing everything. At a certain point you have to learn that, okay, I have a team, I have everyone here. You can't do everything by yourself. If you want it to be the best it can possibly be, so you must learn to step back and, as they say, delegate, but don't abdicate. That means you ask someone to do something. While they're doing it, you follow up on them until it's done. Yeah, so that was how I managed, or I understood, to work at home in the same way and also at work to get, to get helpers in the areas that I needed to know that I had to step out of at some certain point, to get people that can, work at least to a high level of what I need them to do. Yes.
So has there been a time where someone you've trained, spent years training and all that, and woke up one morning and resigned?
Well, yes.
And you're having to start all over again.
Yeah, people leave because that's just part of life. But one thing I really, really also desired in my home and at work was, dear Lord, send me helpers that are helpers. So when they're here, they understand why they're around me. They understand why they're with me. They understand why they're on the team. Yes. And I found that those people, they will get the vision and they will stay with you. So one thing I know that I'm really, really acknowledge and I understand and I'm blessed with is people that stay the test of time. One thing I don't like so much is high turnover, like staff turnover or team turnover. It's not something I'm fond of. But people do come, but it's very rare. It's very rare. So a lot of people around me at home, at home I have staff, even till now, I have staff that, have been with me, have worked for my parents.
For real?
Yes, they're still with us.
Your parents?
And worked for my parents in the house I grew up. I remember them from like age 6.
For real?
Yes, and they're still with us. They are still with us, and so faithful beyond what I can understand. And I acknowledge that this is rare, and it's
a gift.
It's a gift. It's a gift. I don't take it for granted. And I also saw the same trend in business, So I don't know if I'm going ahead of our discussion, but I just see that, really when you hand over whatever it is you're doing to God and tell him that you really trust him, he steps in and he wants to make sure that, you're able to fly and soar at the level that, is closest to excellence, which is also like a character of him. So, So the ones that come and go are few and far. Yes.
And I guess it goes both ways, because if you were mean to them, they wouldn't stay that long. Yeah. So I think we entrepreneurs need to understand this, that you have staff doesn't mean you should punish them or treat them badly or be wicked to them, because these guys are handling some part of important aspects of your life.
Absolutely.
Because, for example, now I'm here, my nannies and my kids because I'm on holiday.
Yes.
Right? If you don't treat them well, they can maltreat your children, and you're not there to monitor.
Absolutely.
Yes, you have the CCTV cameras, but I mean, at this point, I'm not looking at it.
Absolutely.
And anything can happen.
Yes.
I mean, like, for you to have someone that will stay with you that length of time means that you must be doing something right. Yes, and please, this is something we should imbibe in our daily life, okay? So, well done. So what boundaries have you put in place to ensure that both your work life and your family life are protected? Because remember, you're dealing with outsiders, people who are not your family, people who, okay, I don't have any stake here, anything can happen. Just what boundaries did you put in place so that you're able to protect your family, your children, and also the work space?
Okay, with boundaries in the sense that where I let people know on this regard, you cannot
step beyond these lines.
Yes.
So you can't do this. You can't. This is our culture. This is our value. I guess I'll ask you a question, but what boundaries did you put in place to ensure that nothing spills into the other?
Okay, so let's say at home, the boundaries are the first thing I at home is if someone is coming into like my home, I tell them I have chosen to trust you. This is my space. This is my home. I've chosen to look at you like family. That's why you're in here.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember I had a nanny before, and there was a time I traveled. This was quite a few years ago, and that time we didn't have so much of transfers and things like that. A lot of payments will come in cash, and when they come in cash at home on the weekend, what do? You keep it. Yes. So I had the nanny, and I said, "Come, let me show you something. There's this money."
Yes, you did that.
I did that. I said, "There's this money here, just so you know." Why? She said, "Ma, why do I need to know? Why are you showing this?" I said, "Because this money is here. You may see it as big. I'm telling you, money, like plenty money to sort out a whole event. Cash is here. But I tell you what, the kids are also here with you. And to me, I value them more than this money. So anytime I leave you at home with the children, it is much, much more than this amount.
Wow.
So please understand that I put huge value on the children. So it's trust. You've been shaken or shook because we've seen cash and money and you're fidgety. For me, it counts as nothing. Understand this. That is the level of trust I have. So if I trust you, I have chosen to trust you. I want you to understand that. So with everything at home here, please take it and value it. Yes. And I always said boundaries. My boundaries are: don't lie to me. Don't steal from me.
I know.
Yes. And I've chosen to trust you. So once these boundaries, you understand them, and it's on these three, I believe our stay together will be good. Try and understand me, because I like to understand the people around me, just so that I can I don't know if it's for your sake or my sake, help you bring out the best in you so that we're both happy and both, supporting each other, then we're good.
And with that, you've actually increased the level of trust.
Yes.
Because she now says, okay, my madam trusts me to do this.
Me.
I can't let her down.
Hopefully.
Oh my God.
Hopefully.
That's one strategy that, oh my God, that makes so much sense. I didn't even think I would not talk about that.
Yes.
Wow.
And so far, I've had, my last nanny, she was with us until she passed. She was with us for 12 years.
12 years?
Yes. The other one was 4 years. She had to get married. She left town. So I enjoy this, the help, gift and help of favor of men,
favor of men, yes.
I acknowledge it and I don't.
Because I have friends that 3 months their nannies are gone.
Yeah.
You now have to start all over again. Start looking for nannies. You do the test. You train them, and before you know it, 3 months, 6 months,
jumped out.
It is stressful.
It's stressful.
It's stressful.
It is stressful.
I mean, for me, I'm not saying I'm scared or afraid, but these people come to your home with their different baggages,
absolutely,
different spiritual, and then they're going to be around your children.
Yes.
Imagine changing them all the time.
Yeah.
So even me, I actually make that prayer, but not as you've made it.
Yes.
What I say is, God, please send me someone that has the fear of God.
Has the fear of God.
That way they will
and give me the discernment to know from the first 5 minutes when I discuss with this person that she's not for this household, or she's
because you need these people to help you handle this aspect while you're out there.
Absolutely.
That's another angle of balance.
Absolutely.
Because you can't carry your children to your event place and all that.
No. Can't.
Wow. Yeah. Gift of men.
Yeah.
Gift of men. Yeah. So, but how do you handle days when one side, right, clearly needs more attention than family?
When one side.
Has it ever happened? So, for example, has there been a time where work needed more attention over a period of time than your family?
Yes, because every part really is in phases with work and at home. So with work, there was a time that, in the process of building the team, presence was so important. And then I realized that, okay, if I'm on both ends, struggling, I'll be fatigued. Home, we're not winning. Work is not winning. Someone has to
something has to give.
Something has to give. And someone has to be the one to, I have to learn to raise people in the team so that they're able to understand what needs to be done at a certain time. So in that period, I know I spent a lot of time at work than at home. Yes, because I think at that time, what I used to do was make sure that everybody at home had gotten to the stage they were sleeping nighttime, and then I'll now be doing my training and working and physical presence at night with the team, with the guys at work and everything. So that was a period I was investing in the team, building on them, so that at a certain point I'm able to say, guys, we can do this, we'll work in a certain way. And I know everything is good at work and also at home. Yes. So there was a time, that one felt I was present more at work than I was at home. But I just knew that it's just for a period. It's just for a period, yes. We'll get through this phase. We'll get through this stage, this time, But it takes that dedication. It takes that time. It's never easy when you're going through a major transition. Yes, it's never easy, but there's always joy after the hard work and the stressful period.
So, especially when he was successful.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
So, how important is having a support system in making your work? The support system, how important is it to you?
It's very important. Very, very important. And for me, my biggest support system is my spouse, my husband. Some days I think and I say, what if my husband was the person that said, you have to be at home 6 p.m. You have to. With my line of work, I think I would I don't know. I don't know. I've had colleagues say, as their husband asked them, this event you went out and you came out at this time, how much money profit did you make? And they'll say like something with like, I don't know, an amount. And you say, okay, if that's what it takes, I will give you that money, stay at home.
Wow.
What you do, what you say. So that's why it's very important, seriously, in situations or life decisions. It can't just be your external eye, sizing up who you're going to spend the rest of your life with. You really, really have to trust God for it. The spouse He has chosen for you. So my support system, my husband, say hello. Thank you, baby.
I sure you watch this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's priceless. It's priceless.
It's so amazing that because he has to be the first support system you have, because it's even beyond, like the story you told, it's beyond giving money.
It's beyond giving money.
It's about, your passion. It's about because you can sit at home from morning till night, you be bored, especially when you're getting rid of your career and all that because of motherhood, and then you see your friends excelling, becoming this, becoming that, and you're down there. So it's beyond the money. It's beyond the money. So as entrepreneurs, as mothers, and I guess that's why we're doing this, to show mothers how they can balance it.
Yes.
Don't lose yourself because you're a mother. Don't lose yourself because you're a wife. So, and if, especially my people, Igbo men, they don't like their wives working. I've never understood that. They just want their wives to be at home. And long term, they're going to struggle. Because God forbid anything happens to you. What would the woman do? Right? And then allow her express herself. You will struggle. You will suffer for it because all the stress and all the depression and everything will set in and it will reflect on you as a spouse.
That's right.
And I guess this has actually answered my next question, because I was going to ask, how is your what role did your spouse play in ensuring that you balance it? And this has actually answered it. All right. I said you want to say another thing.
Yes, I do want to say that when something you mentioned before, like you may see your colleagues or other women, never put pressure on yourself, because the timing on what your process is so different from everyone else. Some women start up as career women and then they get married and go into family. Some women start as a family, building your family to a certain level, and then you get a leading to start a business. And all of them are wins, as far as I'm concerned, wins and successes. Some are able to have both concurrently at the same time. So that is like, there are different paths for everybody. But I think at every time, just make sure you don't beat yourself up about it, and just keep doing your best. Yes.
At every given
time, at your own pace. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Was it difficult for you to delegate?
To delegate?
When you were starting, especially in both places, at work and at home?
At home, no, it wasn't difficult to delegate because that's the base from which my day will start. I launch out of from home. So I know that, okay, at home I need this, that. And again, I say thank you so much to my spouse. Every help or support I need, he's always been, supportive of that one. Okay, so yes, to the different members of our household that I need, he's been so wonderful at that. At work, yes. In the beginning, it was difficult to delegate.
So you can't just trust somebody the first time you meet them and all that.
And I just always felt like I want it done this way, like this. So when somebody's not doing it this way and like this, I'm already doing it. And I probably was doing that for so long. Wow. It doesn't help.
You get burnt out.
And you have a team that feel, why are we here? Yes. So once you teach someone how you would like it to be done, everyone has their own creative streak. Yes. As long as someone is not like a what do you call it? a loose cannon, doing things anyhow, anyway. Yes, you bring them in line to understand, like, the company vision and what we're supposed to be working on, and let everybody, flourish. Yes, with guidelines, of course, and training. Yeah, but at the time there was, so at work I realized there was a time that if a client calls, they were calling my first name, like call Becky. I said, wait, what's going on? I am not the company. And that dawned on me. I said, so they're seeing me as opposed to the company. Yes, so I had to learn how to step out of that because I wanted longevity in our work, and I needed that. So I had to learn how to step back and then encourage everyone to see, if you don't see me, the work will still happen. The job will still happen. The event will still happen. The team are still capable. It's okay, So, yes.
Have you ever felt this mom guilt at any time? You know what I mean, right?
Yes.
Like you're not giving enough to the family, to your children, and all. Have you ever felt that mom guilt?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How did you handle it?
How do I handle it? Because, so when I feel mom guilt, the best I try to do is I try to be present, but in a different way. So I'll end up calling.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can't be there physically, I'll be calling all the time to the point they say, Mom, I'm okay. Everything is fine, And then I'll now try to find time afterwards to give them a treat, like
say thank you for letting mommy work.
Yes, Mama was not here, but what would you like to do today? My last son will say, I want a gift. Yes. Yes. Tell me, I want a gift. I'll be like, okay, sir. Do you want me to buy it for you, or do we go and pick it out yourself? And he'll say, you get it.
Wow.
So, yes.
I like that he knows what he wants.
Oh boy. I said it like before, he's our leader. He commands everybody,
Wow.
So, yeah. So, yes. Oh, mom guilt. As long as you're a mom, that guilt, you always feel like, okay, I want, or I wish, I desire to do more, so, yes.
So how do you recharge when you feel overwhelmed? Because there's no way there won't be times when, the work seems to be too much on you.
Yes.
How do you relax? How do you recharge? How do you relax and ease off the stress?
Yeah, for me, I like solitude. Yeah, when I'm feeling that this is a lot right now, I like to just find a quiet place to just sit, and I'll just sit, and it's almost like I shut down. So I sit down and I just say, okay, I need this 15 minutes, and I'll probably just sit, just meditate a little, and then I'll find myself, okay, thinking, I just need a what's it called? Not power break, power nap.
Power nap. Okay.
Yes, and for literally like 10 minutes, I'll just close my eyes. I'll just say, Lord, I'm tired. I need help. And then I'll take that power nap, and then I'm good to go again.
Really?
Yes, that's what I find is my go-to to recharge.
Recharge, yes.
Quiet moments in my solitude.
You're a good person.
Really?
Me, I would say I want to travel for 2 days and just go on the beach. Get some mocktails and stuff, and
that one is
get away from everybody and everything. And just
maybe that can happen on the frequency when you feel. But for me, like, these moments are just like, I need them.
And they may happen every month. I mean,
yes, and a couple how you have once or twice or multiple times a day. So that is the first go-to for me.
Yeah, I understand. Yes, how do you maintain a healthy relationship with your spouse? Yes, while building your business.
Yes, with my spouse, I think we're fond of each other. Yes, we're quite fond of each other. So any time we have, because he works a lot.
Wow.
Yes, he works a lot, and his work really demands physical presence. And he has to be at work. He's in the military, so he has to be. Yes, he has to be at work. Quite a bit. Yes. Yeah. So we do. So when we're together, we just enjoy each other in whichever way that will be. Watching something on TV, interesting, eating, sharing with each other things we did on the phone, and then our own moments. So that's how really we reach.
How long have you been married?
hey,
Did you see that coming?
yeah, sometime.
Long time.
Yes.
Okay.
Not long time, or long time feels like I'm saying 100 years. No. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How do you handle season where one partner has to carry more weight than the other?
I see. I'd hope that it's not more weight. I hope we can equally handle it at the same time, by being open about it, talking to each other about it. So I wouldn't be happy to know that my husband is dealing with more than I know. Yes. So I would want him to always tell me about it and share it so that I can be there for him so he doesn't feel like he's carrying anything in itself.
That's
so
where
much.
communication comes in.
That's where communication comes in.
Talk about it.
Yes. Trust each other, share, and be able to discuss things so that it's easier because everybody has things they handle on the daily. So.
Do you get your children involved in the whole business thing? Their children?
Yes. Really? Yes. They enjoy it. They like it. Just this weekend I was working on some props at home because we couldn't find anyone to do it right. So I started working on it and I gave my daughter, she does a lot of crafting. I gave her part of it to do and she was so happy, to do it. So when we saw the end product, she was so excited. Yeah, the boys, when we're at least at home Christmas, I always give them the task of fixing the Christmas tree. So every year I take a picture. I say, guys, this is what you did last year. This year, yes, do it again. What colors are we using? So they'll build the whole tree.
Wow.
And they do get involved. Yes, they do.
What values do you think you are intentionally or unintentionally trying to model to your children when you do these things?
Oh, okay. I try to teach them, that learn how to do everything. Know about doing everything. Even if you don't have to do it yourself, at least wherever you are. My pastors always used to say, as long as you are looking, make sure you are learning. Because you never know when you will need it. So that's one of the things, they taught me and I held on to that's really changed my way of life, my approach to so many things in life. Make sure you are learning. As long as you're looking or watching, make sure you're learning. There's no knowledge that is lost, so know how to do everything, nothing is a waste. So there are quite a few, but I think that would be the one that,
So do you think that this whole process, and I know you've done it for 2 good decades, what has it taught you about yourself that you didn't know you had?
What has it taught me about myself? I think so many things. I never knew I was this patient. Yes, I never knew I was so patient. Sometimes I feel like my patience has patience. Yes, my patience has patience because dealing with people is a whole ball game.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
And then I realized, okay, if I'm dealing with everybody from clients to the team members all the time, for me, I need to be able to get out of you a level that works for what I'm doing. If not, it's a waste of time. But at the same time, I care about them so much that I also want them to benefit from the time, that you know me. Let our time together not be a mistake. And I don't like wasting my time. So I don't want to waste your time either. So I think my patience, my tolerance level to a lot of things I didn't know was this strong.
Well, but if you could go back, right, many years back, are there things you could have done differently? Yes. Okay.
There are. I think I would have ensured to build or understand what structure in business is very early.
That aspect is
it's very important. So if I could go back to my younger self, I would understand the structure of business. So that really, really would improve the outcome of so many things.
Yes. And I mean, we learn every day.
Every day.
different situations and events has taught you
Yes.
different things and
Yes.
has made you put different
Mhm.
structures in.
Mhm.
Amazing,
Mhm.
amazing.
Mhm.
So because of time, I'm going to
Okay.
rush through. I'm going to skip a lot of questions
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're very busy and all that.
Uh-huh.
But can a woman truly thrive in both business and in family or home front? Can
Yes.
they really thrive
Yes. There's absolutely no reason why not.
without getting burnt out?
Without getting burnt out. Because for me, I would say the first thing you really need to know is make sure
Before you continue, look into that camera and tell that woman that they can thrive in both business and in workplace without being burnt out.
dear lady, you can thrive. You really can thrive in business and on the home front without being burnt out. First, make sure you understand what you're doing. Make sure you understand your calling. Make sure that you really have a relationship with God so that He can help you. He can show you, teach you. That's very key. Two, make sure you understand yourself. Because when you understand yourself, you are able to channel your energy, your time in the right places. And three, delegate, build teams, build groups that you can trust and assign with what to do. This will really help. This will really help you in this regard. This will really help you on this path. This will really help you on this journey. So yes, it's very possible.
Amazing, amazing. What does success look like for you
Success.
compared to when you started?
Ooh, success, which is such a big thing, something I learned. Again, I'll say it in my home church, which is Koza, if I may say, is that success is when you are in the middle of God's will for you. Yes, you are in the middle of God's will for you, understanding what God wants you to be doing at a particular time, and ensure that you are doing it. For me, that is what counts as success. So with that, in different aspects, in different areas, you're not lost, you're not navigating on your own, you're not blindly, you're not exploring, For me, that is success.
Knowing things because you saw people doing.
Yes, or following trends, or even existing because of what's this called? Any kind of herd mentality.
Yeah,
everybody is doing this, so I must be doing that. No, be in the middle, right where God wants you to be.
Please, again, I want you to look at that camera and speak to that woman that feels overwhelmed and wants to give up. Okay, because she feels, I can't do this anymore. The stress is too much. I can't handle children. I'm making money. I want you to encourage, because you've been through it like 2 decades now. I need you to encourage that woman.
Okay. There are days, believe me, as I sit here, there were days like through work, I said, I cannot do this again. I can't. But that is not the point. Whatever you started, you are able. We have it within us to see the end, to go through it. We're not alone on this journey. So don't give up. Don't give up. Because everything you need to succeed, every single thing you need to succeed is already inside. But in order to be able to succeed, you have to give yourself, you have to give that gift, that strength, the opportunity to be able to come out. And only you, only I can do that if I want to succeed. If I give up now, that means there was no chance, no hope to see the success, to see the end, to see, the goal, to get your medal. So don't give up. Never give up. You started, and it's a journey you will be able to get to. You'll be able to see through. Have faith. Have faith.
And don't forget that you're leaving a legacy if you stay there.
Absolutely.
Because at least something will be attached to your
name. Yes.
Once upon a time,
yes.
Mrs. This, did this,
yes.
and you want that to be you.
That is it.
And you want your children to also emulate you.
That is it.
Don't want your children to see you as failure.
Yes.
You just backed out because you felt.
Yes. And everybody in your circle.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's what legacy is.
True.
Legacy is you left a part of what you valued in someone else. So that even if tomorrow anything stops or ends for the right reasons, what you impacted on that person cannot be denied. Yes. So that's why you have to.
Because I say this because there are people that have gone, right? But their work still sticks. and their work has made life easy for both of us. There's so many examples that I can use.
Yes.
So I want us to be that person. But I'm also speaking to that woman, that mother that wants to give up.
Yes.
And I mean, it's so beautiful having money to your name.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Finances to your name.
Yes.
That way you can build your own legacy and do what you want to do.
Absolutely.
So don't be tired. Alright, don't give up. Don't give in. And if you want to share anything with us, please, you can DM us or leave it in the comment section. We'll handle it. Mr. Shinzen, thank you so much. It's been a beautiful time with you. Oh my God, I've enjoyed the session. I've also learned as well.
I have learned
so much. So we have a little gift for you from Motherhood and Me.
So kind.
I would just want to say thank you for coming. You can open it if you want.
Thank you so much.
I'm unboxing again. Thank you so much.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this one is the thermal ones.
Yes, when you pour, you just see your picture.
Very nice. Thank you. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, so when you're tired, you want to pen
this is it. Yes, I use these a lot and I love the color. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Remember that calendar. Perfect.
You have
my
to make
calendar
as well. So that when you have bookings,
yes,
you know what to where to write it and stuff.
Yes. And I love to always see the dates circled. Because that day means that we're working, we're busy. I love it.
And it has till 2027, so it's not just for
amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Can I read it out?
Yeah, sure.
Dear Rebecca Achinze, on the days you wonder if you are enough, pause and remember you are. In the little things you do daily, the sacrifices no one sees, and the love you keep giving, even when you are tired, you are shaping a life and building a future. Motherhood is not about perfection, but about presence, growth, and love. And in all of that, you are doing more than you realize. Be gentle with yourself, so important, of the hard days, and proud of yourself on the good ones. You are doing an incredible job, more than enough, always. With love, a voice cheering you on, the Motherhood and Me team. Thank you. This is so beautiful.
Thank you again for coming. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Alright guys, we've come to the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know what you've learned today and let's have a discussion. Bye bye for now. Till next episode.
Thank you guys. Bye.